Hey guys, how you doing? Chris Archer here. Watching Butterbud here. That face right there. Wow. Woo! Look at that face. Holy moly, look at that. That's a lion. Look at that. Wow. I just picked this up off of Butterbud. I just watched that. I didn't see that until I went live or went on video. Woo! Look at that. Wow. Alright, well, we all know what it is now. If you're watching my channel, Mr. Butterbud's Beth Demon Hunters. There's other people out there. There's a really good channel that we've been watching, or I've been watching, and I used her video, and she probably doesn't know it, but she does now. Jack's Dreaming from... Are you from... I'm not sure if she's from Britain or not. Maybe she's from somewhere else. I'm just kidding. She has a British accent, a very lovely lady. Let's hear it for Jack's Dreaming. Come on, Jack's Dreaming. Alright. Good stuff there, guys, on her videos. Magical stuff in the sky going on over there. If you're looking, right, for the nasty truth, it's right in our faces. This is matter being sprayed from rods, controlled rods that are controlled and hanging from a platform that is created through sleds that come out from the center near the track, the sun track. They shoot rods across the sky, connect to the track, build their matter on top of it, start to descend and build these aerials that come down and hang that create catastrophes in this world, not to mention the weather. This, again, is being manifested through replications of nanoparticulates, which are actual carbon molecules that were created by who? Man and Satan together. Everything is always man and Satan when it materializes its nasty self onto this earth, isn't it? To me, everything up there is bad. When Jesus returns, all this shit will part. So, you will see that whole sky fence and everything else start to give way, whether it falls or moves to the side. Either way, you're going to see the sky split. Because why? The sky's been divided from us and heaven. That blue sky you're looking at is not real. It's not. It's a block to the truth. Okay? So, when you're looking for the truth and your eyes are seeing something that you don't understand, you better beware of your surroundings and where you're at. Now, this is a great shot, Butterbud. I gotta tell you, look at that face. Wow. Anyway, what I wanted to say was, in defense of someone that I know and have watched for years and prosper and get to the point now where he's at, which I have experienced this many times, and even demon hunters can attest to this one. There's a guy that you might want to be on the lookout for. If you see him, just don't watch the video. It's bullshit. It's craziness. It's just bullshit. Elite puppeteers. Honestly, if you see a dude with a mask on and red and blue pilot glasses, right, you might want to just turn that one off, guys. Where I'm getting at is our buddy Donnie of Daytona being abused, right? You only get abused when you're pushing the truth, and in this case, he won't be getting any reward or awards from YouTube or anything, but from the actual truth community, the real one. If I had an award to give you, I would, because this is an award. This is achievement, not in their eyes, but in reality, you've woken up some of the top-notch skanks, which is cool, because it means that you're dedicated to the truth here. And you put out something and you need to figure that out. Whatever it is, you need to beat it down. Like they tried to beat you down. But my opinion on the whole thing would be to leave it alone and to allow them to marinate in their bullshit. We know their subs are fake. I wouldn't worry about it. Yours are real. I wouldn't even waste my time reporting it, to be honest, because if you do that, I'm assuming that's the reaction that they wanted. That's my opinion. But, I know you like, everybody, you have to defend yourself at some point. I get that. I've done it myself. And like I said, they're just going to lock you out of a channel or whatever when you get too huffy and puffy with them or whatever. But that truth that you hit them with, you need to figure out what it is, because whatever it is, you woke up somebody from the top. And when that happens, that means you hit something real sensitive. So if you can figure out what that is, you could exploit that. Boy, the problem is you may have you may have just an absolute barrage of enemies just coming at you left and right. Just be careful and sub them out. Just sift through the bullshit. You can get some good stuff out of this. You can get some good positive subs out of these things. Honestly. Seriously, because if you get 1,000 trolls, there's probably 300 good subs in there. You might want to sift out. So you could take it, or for whatever it is. I'd leave it alone. That's basically how it probably should be done. But I understand the reaction of people and wanting to come to the aid of someone who they know is putting out the truth, which is pretty cool. So anyway, moving on to pictures. I just wanted to throw that in there for you, Donna. I wouldn't worry about his 117,000 subs are all fake and yours are real, and that's basically what he's trying to disrupt. You have a real channel. Once you have real channels like that and you start to gain subs, they just can't have that truth. When you hit something that's real tight, you can have subs, you have a few thousand subs, whatever. When you hit something hard, man, and you got a few thousand subs, and it really jolted them, so you're on the right track. Whatever that means. There's faces all over this picture. If you guys been looking at it, they're everywhere in this manifestation of aerial replication, what I want to call it. You can see the main arrow right there, though. It's like a big lion. It's got paws and everything, man. Look at this damn thing. Tail. Got his mane. Look at a white mane around it, around the outside of it. That is awesome. I see everything. I see faces. I see another guy's face. More faces here. Something separate up here. I don't know what the hell that is. They're all over the place. Good shot. Let's watch some more. Not to mention, you got Dreamweaver on in the back. I have headphones on. You guys can't hear the song. We all love the Dreamweaver, man, don't we? That's a great song, dude. Dreamweaver. Awesome. I think they're weaving dreams up there with them damn nanoparticulates and them rods. The way they're hitting it. Hey, let's take a look at the first picture here. Our boy, the cowardly lion. Look at that. That is just absolute, man. How insane is the detail on that? Wow. And look at the one next to it. It's got another face right here. Jeez. Now, guys, I gotta tell you, I see that plane. After you've looked at these things for a while, you immediately, the first thing you see are the eyes. That's the first thing you see. You see the trifecta, the eyes and the mouth. And then you start to see the nose. It's like plain as day on these people, man. Seriously. And some of them have these eyeglass things on. You ever notice that shit shooting out of their eyes and shit? These Transformers. It's insane. This is incredible pictures. I swear that looks like the Leo the Lion, dude. The cowardly lion on Wizard of Oz. And who's the dude next to him? The guy behind the curtain? Look at that shot. Man. Holy shit. How you doing? Wow. Alright. Good stuff there. See what else we got going on. Another one from Butter. The toughest thing is to do to bring out these dark blue. These deep, dark royal blue are bad for bringing out. You have to get rid of that darkness. It's terrible. See how bad it is? You see, but you can see the frame. See, if I bring it up like that, you can see the frame around it. See the blue parts? Look. You can see there's something there. It's an object. Look, the back is just nothing but, it's space between it. So, rods, you can see how particularly how the rods, I'm going to show you some shots. I forgot. Now I got some good shots. And look at this. I'm going to show you something. Notice the faces all the time are blowing shit out. Right here. There's a horn coming out of his mouth. Right there. I call that a Matterhorn, guys. And the more I look into the horns and their symbolism, the more I start to see that they are real. That this Matterhorn is something. The Matterhorn is a symbolism of something. And when I say Matterhorns, I guess let me explain to you, I mean these kind, you know. Those kind of horns. You know, the little small mouthpiece that you blow in. You know, the ones that sit on the ground, them long ones, I forget the name of them. The symbolism of them. So, looking again. You see the structures? Check it out. Just look at that. And you can see that these are real pictures because there's houses right there with electrical lines and antennas. And just look at the aerial platforms that are being built in your skies everywhere. A regular sky like that is not really what you think it is. It's really structures. And the whole thing is really a platform. The massive cloud deck that people see, the ceiling that they call when your weather report, is the cloud deck, is the track, the sky fence. I mean, look at some of these details and some of these objects, guys. It's just a massive amount of matter being sprayed onto these damn skeleton cages that are unbelievable. Look at this shot here. I forgot where I got these shots. Man, that is just... Look at the detail on that machine right there in the sky. It's right there above your house, man. I think that's... If you guys think that's like... I don't know how many miles you think that might be, but that's a... First of all, there's a face with a helmet on it. See it? 2 eyes here, the mouth, and the helmet that goes around it. Like that. How far you guys think that is? I'm going to tell you, your eyes are deceiving you, because the problem is this. Everybody thinks this. When you look at a sky and you don't understand the shape of what the surroundings are, you think this. When in reality, you should be thinking this on a vector, a straight line. That's a ceiling. It goes straight across the same elevation in most parts of the area. That's going to be about 3 to 5 miles up. Okay? That's all, guys. I'm going to tell you right now. If you got something that can measure distance, go get it and point at one of these low cloud decks and see how low it is. And see that the objects are in there. Look at the track systems everywhere. Look how they just pop. See them? You think they're chemtrails, but they're not. They're cable rods and structures that connect to the original and the actual structure itself that God created. Look at all the aerials next to the sun and the moon projector. Look at the moon here, guys. Check it out. Look at the projector. See it? Look at that. How come nobody mentions the projector? Every time you talk about the moon and stuff around it, why don't you mention that it's a projector? Look at it. That's not floating around. That's some kind of box, man, attached to this arm right here. And that's all from Matt Rogers' introduction. You see how they throw it in your face? Right in the introduction. They do it a lot. Big track system. And look at the wheel. Around the outside, like a clock, like I told you. The back part's like a clock. The sun. Look at the matter being sprayed out here. Check that shit out. See it? All around there. Look at that shit. See the wheel in the back behind it? Part of the sun assembly. Look at the pole that it's on. Look at that shit. Look at that, guys. There's structures up there. Look. It's not a damn planet, it's a damn structure. Look, see it on the track? There's the track. Look at that big ass track right there coming off there. Your sun has tracks coming off every angle. In all quadrants. It's busy up there. It's like a train crossing at the sun. With all the machines it is. It's crazy. Your moon is right there. It's a projector. Look at it. It's a light bulb and a lamp. That's what your light would look like if you took a picture of it from a distance in your house and turned all the... That's what it would look like. It would look like a light. That's what that is. Look at the box around it. See the box around it, the moon? And see all the shit attached to it? And what this is attached to is the track. Right here. There's a track that runs across the damn world like that. You see that? Right there is a good shot of the object of your projector, which is a moon projector. It's crazy that people keep calling this thing a celestial body. That's why landing on it is impossible. It's pretty damn big, and I'm sure there's carts that go up and around and underneath and through it. But landing on it with a rocket may be hazardous. I'm sure it'll be. I mean, look at all the objects up there. You got to be careful. So, you'd have a better chance with a helicopter, guys, landing on the moon than a rocket. That's for that's the truth. That ain't no damn lie either. Think about it. That shit ain't even that far up. It's a few miles up. If you can get a helicopter up that high, that'd be better off with a helicopter. You could land on part of it. And that's not. I know it's funny, but it's true. Look at it. See it? It's even attached to this arm right here. You can even see the damn connection. Look at this thing. It's exactly what a camera would look like if it was hanging from your roof. You see that? Oh boy. And guys, I can't wait till NASA breaks out the new C-20, the new xenon thruster modulator. Old Marvin Martian might get a call. Don't make me use my evolutionary xenon thruster modulator on you earthlings. Alright, I had to pause. After that, I had to pause. My voice was no good and I was laughing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is insane, right? Exactly. I mean, cartoons are real, right? Marvin Martian's real. Alright, you see how cartoons play it. They give you the character who's just a cartoon and everything around him is real. You see what I'm saying? So that's how it works. I don't even need to edit that and I can see a man blowing shit out of a horn. Look. Looks like he's playing trumpet on New Orleans on the street down in the French Quarter. Look at that shit. You see it? Here's the dude. Look. Here's his nose and shit. Here's his eye. Right? Here's his mouth. And here's the horn blowing out and shit. You see that shit? Look at that. He's playing the blues in the sky, baby. Alright. Check this guy out. Looks like Edgar Winter's great-grandfather. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. That look like a dude with long white hair blowing a horn and shit, blowing the sax. Right? Laying it down, blowing it out. That's insane right there. Check it out. Here's the saxophone. There's his horn right there, dude. He's blowing something out there, and then here's his eye and shit. It's like a profile. Here's his nose, right? And then part of his mouth, you know. And then you got the white hair and shit, right? You know, the godlike. Look at that shit, dude. How insane is what's going on up there? Really insane. I mean, that right there, look. I can see it now, the Apollo mission landing, right? She's breaking up, sir. I think we cracked the lens. Cut! You're better off bringing up the state police medevac. We might make a better shot landing over here somewhere on the arm, you know. Guys, there's carts up there. There's shit riding around up there. There's all kind of shit going up there. That's how they get past. You see the track right there. Right there. See it? It looks like you're sealing with a light in it. Check out that's just awesome. Butterbud with the Leo the Lion shot. Unbelievable. Let's go. Let's see if we can get serious with this. Because we're gonna flip this baby and delete. Look at that. Oh, goodness gracious. What is that? Look at the face that came out of that. Let's go check that out. That is insane. See how there's shit inside of shit inside of shit. You take one color out and you see other faces. It's insane. There's no lack of faces in this shit. In any aspect of it. Whether it be in negative or full exposure. Right there. Check it out. So yeah, there's a face there. something going on here too, over here. See how the structures, once you break them down, you start to see that they're framed out, right? But from a distance, the colors and clouds and shit make it look like there's faces in them. But don't worry about the faces in the clouds, people, because there's a great excuse. I mean, a great reason why you see faces in the clouds, and it's pareidolia. And the first time I started to reveal these aerials in 2014, I started to show these aerials, right? The first time I started getting real hot, I started seeing all of it. And then I started showing the aerials, and people were like, nah, man, that's pareidolia, baby. That's just some shit you made up in your mind from shit that you learned that you don't know, that you filled space in that never fit. What the hell does it mean, pareidolia? What's the real meaning of it? Don't tell me that it's just your mind making shit up. Give me some reasons. Give me words, adjectives, damn it. I want some fake English adjectives. That's Edgar Winter all the way, dude. He's just blasting the sacks out, right? It's insane is what it is. I can't even believe we're looking at shit like this, to be honest with you. Oh, we got to go back to the... I mean, look at some of these shots, people. Seriously. Look at these faces. What? Who does this? Who the hell can't... How can you not see this? Look at that. What? Look at that face right there. Does that face look like someone who's trying to spiritually enlift you to God? Does that look like somebody you should be looking at or should be dealing with? Look at that face. Like somebody from hell. A scream face. This is in the clouds, peeps. In the clouds. This is real deal crap. Real deal stuff. Look at this damn matter blowing out of that horn right there. Exploding out of the horn. Look at that. You got rod gun here. Shooting rods over here, blowing matter onto it like that in a mass way. Look how much matter's coming out of these horns. That's why this shit's everywhere. And look at this. It looks like a woman. Check that out. With a headdress. Look at her headdress from the side. Look at that. Right there. And look at the woman. Here she is right there. Look, in the nose. Watch when I take it off. Check that out. It's badass. Look, she's floating across like one of the Indian goddesses. One of them little satanic little bitches. You know what I'm saying? Flying on a carpet in India. Yeah. All crazy shit going on in these religions and cultures, man. Every one of them are screwed up. Every time you think you got a good religion, they always end up screwing it up, right? Like the Catholic Church, always doing shit. Aerial replicating right in front of you, like that. Right, hold on one. Alright. So, interesting pictures. Very interesting. There was something here I wanted you to see. Oh, yeah. You guys remember the old crown jewel? Right? Remember the old crown jewel UFO sighting here in Gulf Breeze, Florida back in the late 80s? Right, check this out. Gulf Breeze UFO aerial flash deception. That's what that was. There's the aerial right there. Check it out. Remember that famous Gulf Breeze UFO looking thing? Look at that fake it. This is actually a real aerial. Okay. These rod guys. These rods replicating across the track, and this is where they're coming from. Items of this nature that you see up there like this. Break it down. You have to break it down a little bit here, but you see it that way. You have to do that. What else we got? These are older videos. Let's see if I got some new stuff here. I showed you some of the newer stuff. This is one here. It's pretty cool. Look at all the business going on up here, guys. You see all that crap? This is a big ass platform machine, man. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. That's what you see right there. Just goings on up there, guys. Look. Oh, shit. You see the tracks right underneath them? Oh, see them? Shit rolling around everywhere up there. That's just insane. You know what that looks like? It looks like an air balloon, a hot air balloon. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like. It's like, here's the basket, here's the ropes, here's the balloon, and here's the light up there on the spotlight up on it, you know. And that's what it looks like. It looks like a basket hanging off the track, just moving around. Is that crazy looking? It almost looks like if you go to the stadium, or look at the stadium in Dallas, the football stadium, that centerpiece, you know how they have that big screen in the center? That's what it looks like. And it's hanging down from the center. What else we got? You want to see what else I got? I got other stuff here that I've been holding. I showed you let's go do proof of the Giants. Check out some of this shit, man. Check out this little drawing here, which looks like either Satan or Baphomet. Look, see the hooves holding the sun right there in the look at that in the track. Check it out. Pretty cool, huh? That's what the Earth looks like, dude. When you're above it looking down, and there's the sun, the ISS, the sun track, and then these tracks here are how the sun moves in and out through the windows right here, through the gates. And then you have all kind of shit at the bottom of the track. Check it out. It's an old picture. Look at that. Imagine if that's a real person sticking their head out of the ground. And check that out. 1860, 1872, somewhere in that area, somewhere in the late 1800s. That's a real man, and that is a real man. Okay? That man is about, let's say this is the 6-foot line. That's the 12-foot line. Alright, this man's 15 feet. Close to 15, I would say around 12, 13 feet. Take the hat off, you know. And why's he got the hat on? What's under the hat? Does he have a weird head? Is there something under the hat? What's in that hat? What the hell are you holding in there? Is that where your wife is sitting? I mean, is that where your money's at? What's going on? You have a human wife that's so small she can sit in there? What's with the pants and the kilt? How does that make any sense? What a fashion disaster that is, right? What? Look at these people. This guy right here looks tall as shit. See him? He's big as shit. Look at the doorway. Look at these stones, how high they are. This cat. How do you make a coat like that? And where do you get the material for that coat? This guy, look. They were dorks too at 12 feet. Check his face out. 12 feet dork. Smoke bar. Look at this guy. That's a man. Are you kidding? Hold on a minute. I guess they were just trying to be funny in this picture. Huh? Somebody would say that this guy's on stilts or something. I don't know why you would do that. Why would you do that? Why would you make yourself bigger in increments? Yo, this guy, let's see if we can pick him out here. Like, well, how can you number him? Let's number him from height differential here. Let's start at the lowest. Let's go with this guy's is lowest, the shortest, right? And what's next? This guy's going to be close. It's going to be him. It's going to be him, and then it's going to be this guy, and he's going to be the guy. You know, he's the one. Smoke bar. So we were hanging out with giants, guys. If that's what if you don't want to believe it, then don't. I don't care. Free electric before they destroyed the cities and the fires. And what do we got in the sky right there? Oh, I don't know. What do you think it is? It could be a glitch in the cameras. We're talking 1800s, guys. The first pictures ever in the world. All right. Let's go take a look at the proof. What is that? That's 18 something. A picture of something in the sky at 1800s. So they're always in the sky somewhere. They're always showing their faces. That's going to look to be what we thought it was. What do you think it's going to be hanging in the sky? See the stuff around it? There's something above it. There's a platform above it. See that coming into view. Well, that's an 18 something, you know. So I think they were hiding a lot of shit. It wasn't just energy, it was other stuff. Looked to be like people too. The size of people were huge. How'd they explain those people? Right? What was the story behind that? I'd love to have heard that bullshit. And I didn't hesitate when I said bullshit. And check this out. There's something there. There's definitely a huge structure there holding this thing. This is an 1800. What a clear picture that was. That was insane. Look at that operation. There's a framed out structure right there. Check it out. So you see the whole sky's like that. It's been like that, guys. It's been like that for a while. A long ass time. So that's really what's up there. So that's why planes are flying so damn low. And when you see these shots of planes way up, way up in the elevations above these cloud decks, I have to question those also. Because a lot of them turn out to be just aerials taking shots of themselves. And that's what the ISS is. It's just on the track. Just like the rest of these things. If you want to put it that way. And someone, I heard, no, it wasn't it. Someone said something, we're questioning the firmament, whether it's movable or immovable. Again, there's too many scriptures to say immovable. You know what I mean? There's way too many. I could find one in every writing. Every book, there's actual scriptures, not even in the Bible, scriptures or the canon, that actually say it. Not to mention in the Bible itself, there's many that say that the earth is in Genesis, it says. Corinthians, it says. In Lehi, in Nephi. It says it in the Book of Mormon. It said it in Enoch. They always say it, so it must be something that must be said. And there's a reason why they try to tell you about free space and free moving planets. So can the firmament move? In my estimation, my opinion is not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not unless God's moving it. That's my answer. Is it's stationary until God says so. I still believe that the bottom of this thing that turns these copper spoke wheels underneath that give us the energy, I still think that they can move themselves around. I still believe that the underneath structure of the oceans and stuff can be moved around at will. In other words, I can take sections of the earth and move it over to other sections if I need be. So I just look at it as a big mechanical structure. And if it was mechanical and you owned it, you would have to have all these little ditties and wheels and bells and whistles to maneuver shit. Okay? Just how I look at it. Maybe not true. I don't know. My opinion. But that's not my opinion. That is a fact. That there's an object in the sky, and the sky looks like the top of a tin roof. Connected together cheaply, I might add. So we are connected together and have been. And all the stuff that is coming out now, I know it's coming out now, but it's been here. It's been here. And I know, yeah, we're reproving it, right? That's why do we reprove shit? Because it's been here. Why does the Bible always say we're reproving, not inventing it? Because it's been here. Everything was given to us. It was lied to. Now that we see it's here, we're not inventing anything. We're just uncovering those little red satanic covers that were hiding our eyes. And now people are just waking up at will, but I believe because we're all Christians and we're just waking up. Period. I'm seeing people wake up, not on YouTube, which is good, which proves to me that the demographics on YouTube were deliberate and they were corrupted from the beginning. And the idea and thought process of this whole thing and planned out, and all the thing that it created was planned out. And they did exactly what they wanted to do. And they've gotten people confused all over the place. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere. Anywhere and anywhere there's a truth to be told. Let it be known that they have control of it. And that should tell you something. That probably better off just getting out here and talking. What I've been doing. You know I don't care what people think. Your opinion about me is not important at this point. You know what I mean? At this point, your opinion about me is not important at all, nor has it ever been for me, but some people it is. You know, some people are live that way. But, you know, I'm not afraid to walk up to a group of people and tell them how I feel about the earth. You know, if I get 2 out of 10 of those people that laughed at me go back and study it, then I feel good about that. And it doesn't bother me because I don't care. I hope they think I'm crazy, because if they don't, they'll just blow it off. That's right. And then they'll see that I'm just persistent about it. That maybe I should just see this for myself. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's right. So we all have our own little game. You know, we have our own little characteristics and ways that make us stand out and unique. So, back to the proof of the giants. Remember that? Almost got off the giant thing there. I've just been collecting junk, that's all. That. That's either a gigantic light fixture, bowl, or something from someone. Why would someone build that? It either went onto something or on top of something, and possibly part of the top of one of these domes that were destroyed. Possibly. Or it could just be a gigantic bowl for Jack, for Goliath. I thought it was interesting anyway, just for the hell of it. Can anybody explain to me what the hell these things are and why they're everywhere on the street, even in 1900 in San Francisco? Can someone tell me what the hell they're doing here and what they are, and why they look like they're not wired? Are they just antennas for radios or something? Is that what you're telling me? Someone explain that. And what are these things up here? How is that? Can't even see it. See how there are things in the sky? These are pictures, guys. Imprinted pictures onto... This is how they made pictures back then. They made copies of a light copy and then imprinted it onto something. Of a flash. That's how they did it. They flashed a light and got all the imprint off of it. Almost like dusting for fingerprints. That looks like a man's face. Here's his nose. And then you got his mustache down here. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't it? Like a giant man. So these are not just drawings. Like you would think this is a charcoal drawing. No. This is how the pictures were made. Some were made differently. What is all this electricity going on back here in the 1800s? Look at the doorways. Hi, let's build a doorway that's over budget by $12 million. Right? Now, let's build a doorway for people who are overly big. And then we'll put pictures of satanic symbols of old fucking Satanists and shit, and Masons, and snakes and shit. It has nothing to do with God, by the way, these stupid symbols. I hate that when people mix that meditation shit and all the little bullshit with Venus and all that. Throw that shit out, guys. You all made that up. All you Satanists and meditators are fucked up. Y'all want to take what God gave us and put your own little bullshit spin on it. Call everybody everybody. Like God's something and He's something and Jesus is something and the Holy Spirit's a spaceship and shit. I mean, what else you guys are going to make? It just is what it is. He is who He is. Jeez, that's what He said. I am who I am, like Popeye says. Take it for what it's worth. Either that's a real massive woman, and boy does she massive. Even for a big girl, she got some hips, right? Or that's trick camera back when camera was just invented. The German beauty. The most something or another. Take a look at that. And I don't see any photoshopping on it. And I can see that real well, photoshopping. Not on this old thing, you can see it. So, did they split the picture? Possibly. Don't think so. What if we could just see it a little bit better? That is huge, if she's real. And here's something, the Great Fire of Chicago. You notice in the Great Fire of Chicago, there's a UFO pointing down. You ever notice that? Anybody see that drawing there? Why would they do that? Why? Because they're trying to get you to believe something that's not real. These are aerials, by the way. I don't care if it's a drawing or not. The whole idea of this is to throw you off. That is bullshit. Okay? These come from aerials. These little UFOs that everybody says are ships floating willy-nilly in the sky. What the hell is that? I don't even know what that is. Figures it's in French. Guys, I don't even know what that is. To be honest with you, look at that. Weird. Look at that again. It looks like something underwater. There's some pictures. Here's a real picture. UAP put these out. I just docked them up a little bit. You can see there's machines up here. See a guy's face on this. Big head. UAP, another channel you can go to. Good channel. So, when I look at the blimp, is that what that is, an airship? You can tell there's something structured out above it. Look at it. See the sky, how structured out it looks? So, again, believe what you want. I can see there's something else going on above us. And again, this, my friends, is not a mountain. This is a tree that was cut off by the angels of God. Okay? Which was part, right, of the big, massive land that was moved. And that's not the tree of life, but it's just a big tree, which we're also here. So it's not a smooth mountain. I don't know how you would get that. You can just look at that and tell it's a tree. That's all you gotta do. If you downsize that, you would say immediately that's a tree. Don't let your eyes fool you. It is what it looks like. That, I have no idea what it is. So, take it for what it's worth. What the hell is coming out of the matter there, by the way? Looks like a blimp. The extra sun. Flying machines. Astounding news. Atlantic cross. 1844. Something like that. Okay. So you see there was bullshit back then too. They didn't just have bullshit. There's what YouTube used to be. Astounding news. Atlantic cross flying machines. April 15th, 1844. Okay. Zeppelins, one a week. We can armed and terrible. New cloud making device. February 13th. Okay. 1800s. New cloud making devices. So, you see how long this deception's been going on? They got rid of that evidence. Maybe that's another reason why they destroyed a lot of the evidence and reset everything, is because everybody was figuring shit out like they're doing now. So if that evidence was left then, everybody would know it beforehand. Now we're coming to this point. Maybe we are smarter than they give us credit for. Maybe everybody does see this after a while. All you gotta do is know something's wrong. Doesn't that look like the sun assembly, like the sun simulator in the church? That thing. It's weird. Star forts, famous Star Fort. There's one in Baltimore, Maryland, right there. Fort McHenry was a Star Fort. I think that's Fort Marshall. Who knows if that's even Fort McHenry? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see some of the pictures up here. I don't even have to edit them, and you can see stuff in them. These are real. I showed that before. Doesn't that look like a horn that blows matter out? Isn't that weird? It's like a musket or something. Alright, so we've seen enough here, I guess. Okay. Well, here's some more people that are massive. Giant hatchets. Big doors. Pictures of giants and people chasing them. What a hell of a time to be alive back then, huh? Size. It's just size differential of people. That actually looks real because he's sitting down on the same chair with the guy. You see it? And look at the weight that he's pushing down. That looks huge. He looks huge. Okay? He's huge. Look at that. Look at the foot compared to the guy. That's double the size of man. There's always bigger people. See? Always. All the time. Large people. And they use large doors. Yeah. Again, they just look bigger. Even if they're on stilts, they look bigger. That's a big guy right there. Well, that's a drawing, right? I think, or maybe one of them imprinted pictures. Man, see what I'm talking about? Look who that looks like. That looks like what's his face? Zach, what's his face? The movie guy. This guy. That's what it looks like. Flood evidence, proof of flood, maybe, possibly. California island. Why would they make maps if they weren't real? Why would they make them? You know what I mean? Why would they even waste their time? Looked like they were detailed too. Big people, gigantic people, tall people with big objects in their hands. Alright, guys. Anything else that might interest you here that I can find? Yeah, this. That's not it. Hold on. Alright, hold on. I'll let you listen to this Resilient City here on the way out so you can hear this. It won't let me do this the way I want. There we go. There we go. Alright guys, I'll end it with this stupid cartoon about resilient cities on Futurama. And you can end it with the Fresnel lens in the center of the resilient city. And cartoons talk a lot and tell a lot. This is what our new future is going to be. So they have to destroy these places. They have to. There's no way they're going to transition this without destroying some parts of this country. They have to. They have no choice. You have to get rid of the old so they can hide it. Remember that? Remember how they did it before? Maybe they were waking up, right? Just like we are. Maybe they also got rid of the evidence too. All the information. All right, guys. Have a good day. God bless. This is Chris Archer.
Look out for that particular individual. An electric wall, eh? I can't see the hub.
Walled off communities electrically.
Being up on that.
666 upside down. 666 in cartoons symbolism. And the final and the best one of all, the Fresnel lens or Fresnel lens, and your fake simulator sun for resilient cities and energy free. This is all right there. There you have it, guys. God bless. Have a good day. I'm Chris Archer.